Howdy howdy, this is Crazy Grinding back again with an arena cutoff video for Marvel Contest of Champions. Today I cover my round 1 predictions for the new Darkhawk and Ant-Man arenas. So the first thing I always like to do is kind of group these or categorize these arenas how I think they'll stack up to past arenas. Does that allow me to look at that past arenas cutoffs to figure out kind of like what trend analysis and do some of that trend analysis. So anyway, when it comes to feature champs like Darkhawk, either you're new or old, and obviously he's new to the game, so this is he falls into that new category. And with the 4-star basic arena, either there's low, medium, or high interest. And with Ant-Man, he's got some decent synergies with Ghost and others, but for the most part, he's been around for a long time and isn't the greatest champ, so I think he's definitely going to fall into that low interest bucket when it comes to 4-star basic champs. So now that I've got these grouped compared to past arenas, let's go actually take a look at some of those past arenas results, starting first with the 4-star basic low interest. You can see on the low side we got that 1.6 million with Abomination. Then you can see we go on the higher end with folks like Nightcrawler and even Nebula at 1.8, Nightcrawler at 1.9. I think Ant-Man's going to be closer to Abomination for sure. Definitely between, somewhere in that range of Abomination as well as Black Panther Civil War versus on the other side of Nightcrawler and Nebula. Then when it comes to the 3-star feature arenas for new champs, these are outdated numbers. For the most part for new champs, we're seeing those numbers get closer now to 1.3 million. I think that's been more consistent over the last couple new champs introduced. And fortunately, it looks like more of the spots across the community that gather folks' actual results in the arenas are now producing 3-star numbers. So I'll try to get this information updated here over the next coming weeks. Now when it comes to 4-star feature champs, you can see that you have definitely some variation there with the champion who went all the way to 12 million, but then on Aegon we went all the way to 15.5. So there's still some interest if the champ looks right, looks good, has a chance to be a really high-end champ. People will go after them like Aegon at 15.5. Otherwise, you're going to go around that 12 to 13, maybe 14 million range for that 4-star feature champ. Now when it comes to the 5-star feature champ, same thing. There can be some variation for sure with the lower end, 45 million we saw with the champion most recently. I think it was with Night Thrasher. He was kind of around that 45 million range for the first round. So there's definitely can be that low interest champ, but then spike up all the way back up to where you are with Aegon at 68 million. I don't think Nighthawk's going to fall anywhere into, or I should say Nighthawk, Darkhawk is going to fall anywhere on the low end or high end, probably somewhere in the middle, maybe a Korg, somewhere between Heimdall and Korg, is at least what I'm thinking. But just looking at the trends alone, and my own thought is only one piece of the pie that I like to take into how I come up with our predictions. I definitely like to take your input, the community, as at the end of the day it's really the community that drives where these numbers go. So I always like to put a poll out on my channel asking folks, what do you all think? So 500 of you took the 500 plus took the time to vote, and thank you very much for those who didn't. But you can see overwhelmingly there's a majority, 56%, that thinks he's going to be on that higher end for the first round, with the next group coming in 55 to 60 million. When I was looking around some of the comments on why people voted that way, I think Harold Buchanan said it, but he's new and shiny, people will grind hard. Now he voted in the 50 to 60, but just above there, to that 60, that's where some people were thinking. But on the other side of that, and still for somebody who voted 55 to 60 million, Gus Plays here was saying this could be a repeat of Emma Frost, where people are not willing to grind, or maybe are willing to grind since it is the holidays, but the high number of predictions could scare people off and say F that kind of thing. So apparently there's others across the community that think this is going to be on the higher end as well, who takes the time to put out some of their predictions. So it sounds like that's the general consensus. Is he going to be on the higher end? But I don't think he's going to push, Emma Frost or Aegon numbers. So anyway, with that being said, here are my official predictions for the first round for the Darkhawk and Ant-Man arenas. This is for the veterans bracket, meaning your account's been open for over 61 days. I think we're looking at 55 million for the 5-star Darkhawk, 13.5 for the 4-star, 1.7 million for Ant-Man, and 1.3 million for the cutoff for Darkhawk as the 3-star champ. Now keep in mind these predictions are I try to get within 5 to 10%, so keep that in mind. That's why I always like to give a grind target, especially for the veteran arenas, just so people can put a little buffer in between you and where I think the cutoffs are going to go, just so you have a better chance, a more secure chance to get the champ. Nothing's guaranteed, but hopefully these grind targets even give you that additional little buffer. I think 57, 58 should be fine for the 5-star feature Darkhawk. 15 million to be safe for the 4-star feature Darkhawk, and 1.9 million for the for Ant-Man, and then 1.35 for the 3-star feature champ. Now these are for the veterans bracket. Both the grind target and predictions are for the veterans bracket. When it comes to the lower brackets, I don't have a ton of information. I did get some more anecdotal information here recently regarding the basic champ, or I should say the basic bracket. And when it came to the 4-star basic and 4-star feature, these numbers are actually a little bit lower now. I was surprised to see some of the lower numbers being reported from the community, and this is somebody who was taking screenshots, so it wasn't just somebody making up numbers. These were real numbers, and these were definitely lower than normal. But anyway, for the 3-star feature, we're looking at 245. 4-star basic now is like in 500 range, and 4-star features like under $1 million, like 900, maybe $1 million to be safe. Now for the to be clear though, these are just kind of one-off, you know, individual users coming in and get, you know, players coming in and giving me their numbers. I don't have a ton of trend data to look at this, so just kind of keep that with a grain of salt and give yourself some additional buffer when you're grinding in these arenas. But for the intermediate bracket, we're looking around 550 for the 3-star feature, 4-star basic 800,000, and 4-star feature 1.4 million. So anyway, these are my thoughts for the first round cutoffs for the Darkhawk and Ant-Man arenas. Would love to hear your thoughts. If you have any questions, shoot them on down in the comment section, or if you got a different opinion, share it down in the comment section. Would love to discuss them there. And if you like this arena, if you like this arena cutoff video, we'd really appreciate it if you click that thumbs up button. And if you like this and other videos I have on the channel, would really appreciate it. Subscribe. Thanks a lot for stopping by, and have a great day.